The Parent Portal screen offers many connections to your school community, all designated on this screen, and particularly with the tabs at the top. And one of the most important things to know is that you can establish some access to features and then build along the way. Parents will have no idea all these features are available unless you give them all of them. So as you'll notice here in step 1 is the school name. In step 2 is a message that they will see when they log in. You can go ahead and change this regularly if you'd like to post updates to your entire school community, and then work with the tabs above. If I click on the student reports option, you'll notice many of the screens that you actually interact with your own account, and they will look very similar for their child or children alone. So in step 3, I could give them the option to generate their child's own attendance report, see a birthday list for the class, generate their own conference report that you've designed, a cumulative record report of every lesson they've covered while in your classroom, a progress analysis view of how they're doing across certain areas in a zoomed out and graphical representation, and then the student activity screen allowing them to slice and dice what has been recorded or what the student actually worked on in a given time period or for a particular area. Once there, you can designate if you'd like to see the album pages that are connected to a lesson or the videos that we have in our library as a way to understand the material demonstrations, as well as if you are recording comments, would you like to show those for their child? Oftentimes you will want to hide that because they are for your eyes only. This is the most transparency you can give in the Parent Portal, and then comes the Communications tab. You can share the calendar and a list of events if you'd like, a class directory or a school directory below, class terms in terms of the conference periods that you have, holidays as a reference for them and an understanding of when school dates are, and then student media, which is if you post photos or videos of that particular child working in the classroom, they can see that through their Parent Portal and have a window into the class. Then the Setup tab at the top, where you can give them access to change their own information within the system, whether it be a phone number or an address. They can go in and do that for you, and it will update in your MRX records, as well as their child's information. Say they have an allergy or medication they recently discovered, they can update that for you. And if you set the correct parameters, you can actually receive an email understanding what change has been made. Finally, the resources menu. Go ahead and share our MRX blog, which is designed to be a promotion piece for Montessori and can align with many educational hot topics of today. And finally, the video library section, where you can share categories of videos. Most likely would not share assistant training or school management videos, but you could decide to show material demonstration videos as mentioned before. Parent orientation videos seems like a no-brainer on the Montessori method. Montessori pioneer videos with very experienced Montessorians sharing their perspective, and then special education as a way to show the diversity of Montessori. So after you go through the tabs, make sure to save in the lower right corner, and then those parameters will be reflected when that parent logs in to their specific address on the Parent Portal, which can be found on our login screen. So keep in mind, as you become more comfortable with MRX, you can always come in, switch, and give them more access, at which point you save that, and that will be visible for the first time on their Parent Portal. These options are school-wide, so keep that in mind and have a conversation internally about what's appropriate to share. And other than that, you'll have to make sure the contacts have a login ID and password. And the best way you can get a feel for this is to log in as a parent and get it from their perspective so you can learn how to amend it and connect with your parents like never before.